Now, for more on the state of the U.S. housing market, let's bring in Pej Barlavi via Skype. He's the owner and CEO of Barlavi Realty. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me tonight.
So give us your take on the latest housing data, what we're seeing with existing sales, the supply shortage, as well as record prices.
So interesting how COVID really did have an effect, a spike of the rush to purchase homes, first-time home buyers and tenant renters that shifted to home purchasing. It was unexpected how COVID made the shift from rental to sales so easily, and that drove the price nationwide in America.
So then talk about the main ways that the pandemic has impacted the U.S. housing market as well as the related industries.
So if we're looking at the four major U.S. cities, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and San Francisco, you see there's a big shift of people leaving these big cities for a more suburban life. So they're trading their apartments, their smaller apartments for bigger spaces, especially those with outdoor, with backyards and outdoor spaces that people can enjoy. It was a big shift. Being stuck at home, a lot of people realize if they don't have outdoor spaces, they're just stuck at home for almost a year. And so they started to seek properties with outdoor space, swimming pools that they can enjoy in the privacy of their own homes.
And we certainly saw that people who were wondering, look, if there's another lockdown, do I want to be stuck in these four walls? So then what are people primarily looking for in homes now? And how does that vary in terms of the sort of price range?
So square foot, if you're going to be stuck at home, the traditional offices has gone away. So you're seeing more people working from home. They want home offices. If you had a 2-bedroom, they're looking for 3 bedrooms. If it's just a couple living in an apartment, they're looking for maybe 2 or 3 bedrooms where they can each have their own privacy, having their own workspace or having their own home offices. So you're seeing the move from the smaller apartments or homes to bigger spaces. Also, as I was going back to the 4 major cities, New York lost 500,000 people left in 2020 for primarily Texas, Florida, and Tennessee. So the shift from vertical living to suburban living really started to hit a lot of people, getting stuck in, like you said, a room with just 4 walls, a small window. That thinking is now really going out of the American culture, and they're looking now again for bigger spaces, more privacy.
So then what have buyers been doing to really try and sweeten the deal? And what are the consequences of that? I mean, I've seen people sort of waiving everything, all the inspections and everything.
Yeah, so we've seen that here in New York too. You know, cash buyers are plenty. They're taking advantage. For instance, in New York City, the real estate market was down. It was down about 20% until around from July to about December. We were down about 20%. We recovered in Manhattan, New York City, California. Again, they've had a huge, about 300,000 people have left in the last 6 months, but their home prices have gone up as opposed to New York City where the prices dropped because people were leaving. In New York, you have, again, more space. In California, you have more space, bigger outdoor spaces, swimming pools. So you've seen the trend of, again, city living going out, especially those that are in confined and they feel so scared of the COVID virus. They want to have their privacy. But you're seeing that come back again. Prices in New York have stabilized. They're up about 10%. Same in California. California prices, home prices, even though there's less net people moving in than there are moving out,
right,
you're still getting the prices in California are still going up. And it has to do with the previous segment about cost of lumber. Workers are scarce, so home building is taking, instead of 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months. This cost makes the cost of home buying also, it goes up.
All right, well, thank you so much. We do appreciate your insights. Pej Barlavi then, owner and CEO of Barlavi Realty.